I like that better because it's more able to survive some of these teamfight burst things that Vinci's dealing with. They actually don't have that much damage, but they got amazing control. Teamfight.
And they're already, yeah, like you said, smoking up. They're looking to this first blood to scout the lanes out as well.
We've seen so many of these aggressive smoke maneuvers from sides throughout this entire time, the entire tournament, and sometimes it works out. This time it looks to be one of those cases. The homing missile going towards Lanham, the Fissure holding him a little bit closer. Support is here from VG. They brought everyone as well. Now is VP coming in from the dire side. They're focusing the Rubik and they'll bring him down. But where is the extra fight? 11 may be the next target. Running up the river. Roger's too far away and the Fissure still on cooldown.
Both the DK and the Omni-Knight, they can do decent versus the Bat Rider. DK less so, but they can definitely find their farm and not get so punished.
Small little thing that was scouted out, Fenrir's ward placement, Ori, Fissure, it's going to be thrown out, he is body blocked up, homing missiles out, plus rocket barrage, Ori copping so much damage, the homing missile will hold him in place for another rocket barrage, but then again, they don't need it, the damage is enough.
Roger's just been on fire with all of his early rotations in this tournament.
You're considering actually giving it over to 11, and personally, like, I'm with Roger. Right now, my vote is with Roger. I loved his performance yesterday, always at Initiator, and he just leads the way for Virtus.pro's attacks.
I'm fine with giving it to Roger.
Ramsey's that time lock. They may go under the tower now for this one. They got the extra damage to time walk forward. Paparazzi, where's the extra help? Solo's nearby, but he's only an Ancient Apparition. So VG Gaming getting the kill behind the Tier 1 tower and the trees. I think Lanham's actually here to try and negate some of this. Like, how often do you see a Rubik go on 1-1-1 build as opposed to getting the extra points up in the burst from Fadebolt? Roger's in trouble on the top. There's a haste rune as well. There's no outrunning this. And they body block. The cold feet's there with the Fissure stun. Roger going back into the pit. Ori can keep up with him quickly, but the denial from Roshan. Attempted, but not allowed thanks to the Crypt Swarm.
They have to protect the Death Prophet when the Gyrocopter's got such an advantage. And look at no one. He's actually just trying to pressure all the lanes now. So 3 lanes looking really solid for VP at the moment. Even kill score, though.
For the net worth, the top 3, they belong to Virtus.pro. Go the entire way. Don't worry, it was worth seeing that for the death of the Bane who died above Roshan. And now in towards mid. The Fissure is out. The cold feet should be able to proc. No, if it doesn't, the homing missile will do the work instead. And Ori will fall no one after killing off the Bane. Doubles up on Ori in the mid.
Roger in the right place at the right time. And not only just Roger, Solo too. Level 5 on Ancient Apparition already.
They're going bottom. Pasha, Lanham, he actually started with a Fadebolt. He'll get the pick up and throw back. Lasso's available, that's why Pasha, Dragon Tail stuns him. Pasha, he needs more friends, he needs more help, because that is an approaching Bat Rider who will have the lasso if required. And maybe it is, no it's not. He's on top of him with a Firefly with 4 stacks of sticky napalm. The DK with only 1 point up in drag and blood burns.
Taking out 2 triple stacks, gonna have that blink.
Yep.
Almost finished after it.
Very nice for the Rubik as well. I think he was actually one of the primary ones to stack these camps.
Yeah, he stacked all the right big camps.
And with the Invis rune, he walks right underneath the Radiant Observer ward, so they can go on Pasha, pick him up, throw him back in again. You've got the extra control. And it's all about 4 hero rotation, Exorcism as well. They really wanted that dead Pasha.
They have to turn this into some tower threat here with the Exorcism. They should be able to as well.
But VP are looking elsewhere.
Yeah, there was a smoke going toward top before Pasha died, but now they redirect themselves. They should be able to find Lanham here pretty easily.
Yep. Easy Fissure, easy cold feet, easy life. No one claiming now his 4th kill of the 6 that VP have for this game. But Ramses will add pressure to the bottom lane as well, so you're taking the Tier 1 tower up on top. Or you should be, at least. Maybe you're not. DK starts his TP. Gyro's coming in. Pasha. Dragon Tail stun off the Faceless Void. Fenrir is in the neighborhood. Nightmare's onto Pasha.
Lasso on mid. Stops no one's TP.
Yep, but now no one will just stand his ground and fight up against 11. 11 taking way too much damage. Ramses comes in to help. And Paparazzi and Solid can battle around Roshan. It's Bane who's currently call snapped up, controlled by Roger. He has to Chrono, killing off the Ancient Apparition. Paparazzi will get 1. The trade-off is going to be his own support, however. Both teams back to objective-based gaming.
They've got DK form soon.
Like, Bat Rider wants to initiate here. They'll walk underneath the dire observer ward, so it's going to be VG Gaming who feels secure this time around. The Rainier scanning behind the tower, he's not there. Pings right on top of Paparazzi. Chronosphere is available, and the rest of the support. They found Solo. He's a huge kill to actually pick up. He'll get his Ice Blast off on Lanham. And they want to get more. There's your pull back, Paparazzi. He time walks off the damage. He'll survive. 11 won't be so lucky. The Chronosphere, it's a pure escape mechanism at the moment for Paparazzi. He needs to get back to his teammates.
Dire's top tower.
Can't believe Solo was actually able to survive through this too. Paparazzi homing missiles on him. It is so difficult to run away from this time. What comes off cooldown, but the purification from Ramses seals the deal before he can get the jump.
The speed at which VP's moving, VP's just unable to respond to it. They actually had to use both defensive lasso and Chronosphere there to try to protect themselves, and now the aggression's not done.
Yeah, can they close the distance? Ori starts his TP, the Echo Slam. Looking for the extra damage and to cancel the TP, but Fenrir, the Ice Blast is coming in. It's just chain kills right now in favor of Virtus Pro.
Did you see the build that Ramses is going as well on the Omni Knight? It might be the first one that we'll ever see.
The Battle Fury style. Pasha, trouble up on top. Nope. TP out home very, very simply.
So they don't start falling further and further behind, because if you look at VP's lineup, they're not as ulti reliant in the early game in comparison.
I think Roger's in trouble. He was underneath the Observe Ward. Paparazzi, he'll move north to give the extra vision. Looking for the time lock, but the lasso from 11 will do the work. And this is a dangerous zone for Virtus Pro. Yes, their two cores are so far in front, but VG Gaming, these small little picks, this will slow down the pressure.
They don't want to give any breathing room to Vici. They know that they have a very big lead at the moment, and they know that Vici's gone for the Battle Fury build on the Void too.
11, Firefly comes off cooldown. Does he want to jump up? He may have to. Blink away. No, the Fissure will connect before he blinks. Batrider will go down. Dragontail, keep the stuns going onto Roshan. 11, he's a fantastic hero. As that Batrider to try and contest Roshan. Just needs to get the right time with the Firefly, and he's got the perfect time. Roshan at 2k HP. Solo will see him. They put the cold feet, so no blink abilities here for 11. But the rest of VG, Paparazzi, ready for that jump in chrono. With the Echo Slam, Roger will catch two on the backlines. Even the Fidget on Paparazzi. They hit the ultimate. They hit the Ice Blast on Ori. He cannot join the fight. Roshan, Paparazzi, he did snatch out that Aegis to the Immortal. So Ramsey's going to kill him off twice, but they move forward. The Exorcism going to work. Roger, he'll go down to Ori. Now the ultimate has worn off on him. Ori can join this fight with the Spirit Siphon to do some work, but Pasha stands on top. Ori cannot survive. The Flame Break will connect on the DK, but he's got more than enough regeneration to survive, while 11 does not. He'll take a fall. Rubik's on the run, but he's in range of Ramsey's aura. Nowhere to run to, nowhere to hide. VG Gaming lose 4. They still have the Aegis Immortal in the Faceless Void, but that was not the steal they were looking for. Roger on the money. It's a minute and a half before Exorcism has arrived.
It's a Rax. They don't have Chrono, they don't have Exorcism, they can't take this fight.
So Faceless Void just takes the tier 1 tower up on top. You get what you can. Lanham at least can steal Purification. The nice thing for him, Lanham's also got the Blink Dagger, so they're getting more items to be useful. I think the only one who's kind of starving is the Bane, but that's to be understood because he's a Bane.
The vision by VP is ridiculous this game. They have 6 wards on the map at the moment.
They're TPing in. Paparazzi just used his time walk before this. He'll have to use it after that damage and the stun lock. They'll burn the Aegis Immortal. Lanham, what do you want to do here? He's in the neighborhood. He'll pick up the ES. Ends up getting Echo Slam. Roger! He jumped perfectly. Paparazzi into his open arms. Lanham will go down as well as the attack flies through the air. Roger sees a fissure, but the time dilation's making it really, really difficult to catch him. He'll sit in the trees, TP to Fumble. He'll throw the fissure, then blink up. Roger! Roger! How does he know? How does he know? Lanham! Now Manure!
And mid as well. 11 gets picked off.
Oh,
this honestly, the warding the warding game by VP is crazy this game.
Ori cannot go into this battle even with his BKB up and running. They need the Chronosphere from Faceless Void to make this a real fight. And Virtus Pro, they could take the racks and now back up. No risk to be taken. Like even Ori, like what does he want to do? Like you get the Chronosphere off, but unless you hit like a 3-man Chronosphere, with Exorcism getting all of his damage in, one target by another. Waiting for Batrider almost throw down the pre-Firefly. But the top lane is on the ramp. The middle lane's about there too. This push can come from Virtus Pro, but they're not under any kind of real time pressure. 11, there's your Blink Lasso, 4-staff back. They want the Gyrocopter, pulling him in very, very deep. They're trying to burn the Aegis Immortal, but they haven't even got him yet. The Flame Break, now they can crack it. Rubik was a sacrifice for it all. Remember, you've still got the Chronosphere available, but the Echo Slam! Roger is there at the right time. Fiend's Grip is out, but Fenrir, he can't survive inside of this. No one from VG can. Ori is running back to the only safe place, and that's backstage. VP own this map, and they own game 1.
I don't know if they made any mistakes on the side of VP. That was flawless execution from start to finish.
No,
Not crazy.
a lot of potential damage. Okay.
Whoa.
Not fully convinced by the Void, but Ramses does build cooler and smarter generally, so.
It's upgrading in 10 seconds, though. As a Warlock,
Yeah.
you can't kill it before that. Too much armor, it takes like 3 hits.
Fly, doggy, fly. Oh, shards are out once more. No one trapped inside the river. And, well, Ori, he doesn't have any Spirit Siphons available, but the damage they have with the Snowball, Lanham will get the kill onto no one. A good start for VG Gaming.
Yesterday, when they had the Naga, he actually went 0-2-4, so it was all about just keeping them inside the Exorcism. It's kind of hard to position yourself to always get like the most ideal Fatal Bonds too. Upheaval's a lot easier as a 5 hero.
11 needs to back out. There's the time walk forward from Ramses with the time dilation. Solo puts up the kinetic field. Walls all round as the time lock even connects onto 11. No way to survive that. Ramses and Solo. Very simple gank. They knew no one else is behind him thanks to the Observer Ward sitting in lane. Now Omni has that 6.
They can threaten Paparazzi when his ulti's down with another rotation.
I think he's threatening him now. He purifies with a 1 point. And now 2 points up in DGen Aura.
Yeah, Roger's smoked here. They don't have the craziest damage.
Solo, trouble, Shards again. Lanham is just so damn good on this Tusker. They're going to glimpse 11 away, but you've still got 3 Tuskers to fight. Maybe Gyrocopter can do something more about this. That top lane, really, really low for Paparazzi. Purification's back off cooldown. The punch from Pasha will kill off Paparazzi while the Chronosphere control up 11. He's still not 6, trying to work with Ori.
Once he picks up a TP, we could see him maybe play that defensive reactive.
Omni's finally giving space up on the top lane for the DK underneath the tower. 11 doesn't have enough space. He turns around. He knows it's in trouble. A 2-man black hole. Solo will put the wall down. The Glint's actually pulling him back closer towards the tower. Ori wants to come in and help. 11 will fall. And Ori is just focusing on Solo. Upheaval slowing down the Disruptor, allowing Ori to close the distance. 11's conversions will get the kill.
That's an early TP by Death Prophet, though. Ori only level 5 still. Gyrocopter has already hit 6.
He still gets the experience from it. Shards from Lanham, just stopping Roger from claiming the bounty rune and giving time for Fenrir to rotate over with the Snowball. They'll close the distance, picking up the Warlock. They have to wait it out. That Spike Carapace causing delays, and Solo arrives for the wall. Kinetic field is down. No one. Is he actually thinking of fighting this one? He might be able to. With the Invis, he's got Flat Cannon plus the cooldown. VG Gaming getting split by the invisible Gyrocopter. And Lanham, when the rocket connects, there's a couple more attacks. And maybe the Snowball, it will delay it. So the Rocket Barrage doesn't find the kill. In fact, he goes to Solo, but it's no one to get the double kill. Taunted on the way out. Why not? They're going for more. Ramses, Chronosphere, finding the Enigma. TP is coming in from the DK. And Paparazzi actually completes the TP too.
Gone for the Midas as well on Pasha. Going for a bit more greed this game. They know it's not going to be that fast-paced compared to last time.
11's going to do the same thing as well. Some like they're falling behind in timings, Pasha. Well, the kinetic field is there, but with Shards flying forward, they didn't catch out Solo, but they've already killed off Pasha. Making the most of that DK form and the creep wave that's with it.
Radiant structures are
They want that tier 1 tower to fall, buy some breathing room. And more importantly, ensure the Trinity camp of the Dire side is just protected even harder. Shards, oh, Lanham gets Solo right in the edge, but he snowballs, jumps forward. That Malphus will be able to connect, and Lanham is inside the kinetic field. Solo will take a fall. The Urn charge is there from Lanham.
I was a bit surprised to see
run away.
that they actually decided to try to defend that bottom tower. And they get punished for those movements. Ichi. Lanham being the big key playmaker for them.
They're going to try and fight up on top. You don't have Chronosphere available, but with Solo right behind you, he doesn't have Glimpse, so the wall has to be able to hold Fenrir, and it will not be able to do so. Shadow Word is down, and he just upheavals, slows them underneath the tower. That will not be enough. The wall on bottom lane, Pasha, Dragon form is not there, and Pasha will repel. Gyrocopter in through the rear, the stun is nice. 11 cannot survive. Paparazzi on the run. Roger. I don't know if he's fast enough to close this distance. The drum charge was already triggered, and the call down, it'll connect. Slowing down Paparazzi, but with Ori and Lanham in the neighborhood, VP know this is not a fight they can take. They don't actually have it.
They do have
yet.
it.
1 second.
Yeah.
There it is. Lanham triggers it. The inventory timing actually helping VG, because they would have blown that before. Roger's in so deep, and if they could find no one farming in the tree line, Solo is here, Storm is available, so the smoke is broken, no one, there's your shards, block him in, to trigger a jump charge, but with the Exorcism, that Storm, it doesn't control up enough for the rock, it will fall down, connecting on 4 heroes, 11's trying to close the distance to get the black hole, but the Faceless Void Chrono, it's going to be better, but is it? Ori's damage is still so high, they have to GA and give themselves some life. Ramses, he didn't get up the hill, but it won't matter. VP, the VG, they're all focusing on Pasha underneath the tier 2 tower, he should fall. The purification, it won't be enough to keep him alive. Ramses, time walk out. VG, a terrific fight for them. The tier 1 tower plus 2 big cores. Well, he's because of that great fight, you did get like 1700 gold already, so he's very close to just picking up that big item in the Blink Dagger, if he wants it. VG preparing defense, Observer Ward on the hillside once again. Fenrir, their Observer Ward was down too, so he can watch himself die, but Paparazzi creates on the Omni Knight and the silence. There's the mech to come off, giving him some life, but the Storm from Solo is causing problems. Pasha still inside the shards, they're trying to find the kill, but the stuns, they just keep coming, not to mention the call down damage. VG Gaming, they had all the sustain, but it's still not enough. Ori dragged back by the glimpse. VG losing 4. The vision of the high ground again, perfect for Virtus Pro.
No one was up top. He got hit by the Chronosphere, or by the black hole, but Roger was in position.
Roger hits the stun. They want everyone, all 5 heroes to die, and they've got it.
Wow.
Lanham will fall.
Their damage was a bit limited. They didn't have the Exorcism available. VG's very dependent on having both Exorcism and the Chaotic offering in the fights.
They really need to get rid of that Observer Ward. This one little Observer Ward that just watched the entire fight.
Paparazzi.
Yep, a little bit of a catch out. DK needs a lot more life to survive this. VG is on the way over, but it's a little too late. In fact, 11, he committed to walking in so close that Solo can glimpse him back down into the fight. And where is the stuns? Not even required. The damage from no one, way too good.
VP's relentless aggression. And like you mentioned, that ward spotting out everything. The vision in both of these games by VP has been remarkable.
Oh, Ramsey can actually solo chrono this if he wants the kill, depending on the timing. Yeah, he's going to as well. Supports there from the Omni Knight Purification will give them just that little bit of bonus damage to ensure Lanham dies. A quick Walrus punch up the hill, but the time walk in. Solo, he's wrapped around from the side. The glimpse will pull Fenrir back into the wall, and underneath Ramsey's hammer and Pasha's hammer. Everyone's got a hammer time.
As soon as they've got Black Hole available, they can look to go for smoke. They have to be able to group up because they're getting punished way too much from the movement and from all the vision that's coming out from VP. But VP,
they're the ones to smoke up. They're the ones looking for 11. Roger, easiest stun of your life right now. Point blank range, connecting on the target. Enigma purified up. He does have the one charge to give a little bit more life, but that glimpse. Solo is there once more. No black hole available. Ramsey in the neighborhood as well, so you cannot help him. If you do, you just feed more. The homing missiles going towards Fenrir. Look at no one. He just goes for the call down. He's happy to take out the creep wave too.
VP's looking to start the fight here, Solo. They see the Enigma step up.
His Faceless Void going to do his TP. He's waiting to TP onto the tier 1 tower, and yep, here it comes. He goes to the tier 2 tower instead, homing missile, chasing down Lanham. He'll have to snowball if he's going to protect himself from this, which he does do so, but Roger, the Spike Carapace won't connect on that, but he will connect onto the Enigma with a cooldown. Rock is good here for VG Gaming, but where is the kill? 11 is just running for his life, and DK's caught on the hillside. Lanham needs to help, but what can he do? Shards is still on cooldown. He can't push it back, and the 3-man chrono is perfect. Ori has managed to split the engagement, but it won't help when Ramsey is picking apart your back line, and GA protects the front line. No one even purified up. VG Gaming, they just can't get diddly squat in these fights, and Lanham, the glimpse will pull him back. Another one down for VG Gaming. The snowball is the icing on the cake. They'll pull him into Roshan, and there's your stun from Roger. He hit that one, Fogged.
He's been hitting all of them.
Yeah, he has.
He's been killing it on this Nyx Assassin. Paparazzi getting up on the high ground there, getting isolated. Quickly brought down an 11, unable to find the positioning to get the black hole.
annuls the effect of no one, but I fear it comes a little too late when no one's already the way onto his butterfly after having SMY and BKB.
I mean, that's what happens when you've got a 17k, right?
Oh, the glimpse. Solo, so long, 11. Okay, what do you want to do? Paparazzi and Fenrir want to try and protect him. He's got potential black hole. The Shrine's giving him the life. The rock will drop. 11, do you want to commit? The answer is still going to be no. When Roger, he double stuns the back line. Oh boy, VG, they were uncertain if this was really a fight they wanted to take, and the answer is definitely not. You do not pass go, do you not collect $200.
And no one is godlike again. This for the second time. Last game he also had godlike around the 25-minute mark.
And
Ori
they can wait
committed
out,
exorcism too.
They can even wait out the exorcism if they wanted to. Yeah, it's the homing missiles on Ori. They may just fight it. Wall him up, fortification. There's Ramsey's jumping in the Chronosphere. You walk into it, Lanham. Ramsey just moves to his next target, and GG, well played. You can see VG losing hope. I don't know if it's actually being lost or if VP is just stealing it. 2-0 in this grand final. It's quick, it's fast, it's VP.
Again, an almost flawless game by VP.
He's a sniper, but they're going to get through.
They're going to brood. Oh, jeez. I mean,
Okay. Well, if you want to win a game 3 in a grand final when you're 2-0 up, why the hell not, right?
It's all about once he gets to level 3 in particular. If he doesn't have like those shard golems to get those kill threats.
They're going on bottom lane. Maledict is up. Fenrir wants to try and help out, but really 11. He turns forward to try to go towards no one down to the trees. The Maledict will pop him here. It's a level 1 only, but the damage is more than enough. So Solo will get the kill. Fenrir maybe able to get a rebuttal, but with that 1 point up in Voodoo Restoration, Solo, not only does he dodge the Illuminate, but he also gains more life back. Towards both no one and himself. Meaning Fenrir cannot get the rebuttal. Top lane shards, Lanham looking for the defense. The dual breath is already connected with the clap. Lanham will fall. All I have to do is just say, haven't really felt VP's influence, and hey, I'm feeling VP's influence.
Yeah. The Chen with Penitence, if you get out of position. Jakiro does a pretty ridiculous amount of damage. You don't see it too often in the core role. But when you do get your levels so quickly, I want to rewatch that whole lane to see how he did so damn well. He pretty much has a Veil finished up on the puck. It's 5 minutes in.
Yep. 10 CS a minute. Fenrir is on the run. Maledict as well as the homing missile. It's a level 1 missile. It's not a lot of damage.
Solo.
That's why Solo is just going in so deep. He may need just one more attack to tick Fenrir out, and he knows it. But Solo, the Illuminate spam. Fenrir will get a rebuttal. He'll get no experience for it, however. And they actually moved 11 to the top lane. It was a different scenario because it wasn't a mid brood, it was an off-lane brood. So it's a little bit more defense to fight, like trees to hide in.
6 minutes. The Veil of Discord picked up with a bottle, and level 8 on the puck.
Holy crap, he's going up towards the top lane too. They want to go for the fight. The Observer Board will see this coming, but thanks to the fact that Solo and Roger are on the top lane, oh, they're already sending Solo back. Roger sacrificing himself once again. Lanham on point with the shards, locking in the Chen. So heavy commitment, but they're also killing off the Chen army. I mean no one as in no one from VG Gaming, not no one, no one. You can... Yeah, I just thought I'd clarify. Like, they know no one starts his TP up, stuns way too far away.
He went to base too. He went to go just pick up his treads. I think he wants to go back to bottom.
Paparazzi, he's in trouble. Maledict, he knows he has to start regenerating and regenerating quickly. And he goes out to the shrine, so he has to go all the way home. Mid lane, Ramses will fall. Ori able to get that Dream Coil off, and then Young 11 just doing his work.
Strictly just playing this jungle and response game on the TPs, and they're giving so much focus onto Fenrir to get that farm on the Coddle.
But you were saying it in game 2, right? Like, it's always better when the Batrider is able to gain space, and VG Gaming, they didn't work out in game 2 how to give him that level of space, but in game 3, they're having a lot better time. Bottom lane, they're going after no one again. The snowball will protect, and they dive underneath the tower. Ori has the damage, and they have the kill on the Gyro. He's actually, he's hitting 5k net worth 9 minutes into this game on Ori.
This time, though, it is different. No one is not the priority this game. As well, the last two, he was just giving all the stacks, all the farm as possible on this gyrocopter. Now he's a bit more limited. It's all going to be about Ramses.
Yep. Ramses become the big man. Pasha to continue to add the pressure. Bottom. And they're coming bottom, yeah. Paparazzi He is very low. They need a good stun on him. Chain it off before he can get that Sunder. Paparazzi snowballed in. He's pushed back down the cliff. The paralyzing cast made it impossible. Death Ward gets cancelled thanks to the Walrus punch, but the damage with the Macropire. Ori, he's starting to burn. He has phase shift available. He's going to use it and then jaunt back up the lane, looking to get the regeneration. Solo chasing in deeper too. Lanham cannot stick around. He's got defensive shards available. Phase shift doesn't actually dodge the dual breath. So difficult with the double pulse from it. And the paralyzing cast. Maybe VP go in deeper. Solo doesn't get caught by the shards. It would have given a chance for Young 11 to get that potential pick.
Did Ori misclick there? He blinked on top of himself.
Tower is under attack.
I'd love to see the replay if we can then. Production team. They need to make the most out of this puck. Remember, she's still got the Dream Call to work with.
Highest net worth in all programs since TI5 on this puck.
I am
At
not
the 10
surprised
minutes.
at all.
No,
And they're coming to the bottom lane. They want to try and fight. They got two perfect heroes, Solo and Pasha. Paparazzi, he was the bait at the beginning. Paralyzing cast will cause some problems, but it won't matter when Ori can bring in such high levels of damage. 5 heroes from VG Gaming committed for this. So Ori stands his ground in the middle of the entire fight. He already blinked in to start it, and then, yeah, jump away, jaunt away, and that's the end of the fight.
This is the one where I think he blinks on top of himself. Yeah, he just blinked right there. He blinked right on top of himself when Solo was hitting him. I think he would have gotten away.
Must have been that quick key.
Yeah.
We can come back to the live right now. Pasha under attack as VG Gaming, they were forcing in the bottom lane. The call down was committed by the gyrocopter, and VG underneath the Radiant Shrine were ready to fight. They want to go for more. Lasso is not available, but they can just jump into Solo, making the most of all this magical pop. Solo cannot run away. And VG, really great positioning, fighting just in front of the Shrine, so there was no way for VP to get the regeneration and away from the Tier 2 tower. I really expected more damage to be done by VP. Like, you've only taken 2 Tier 1 towers in this game. You've got only one of the Tier 2 towers below 50%.
Bottom lane.
Oh, they found him. They found the gyrocopter. Support is there in the form of Solo, but I don't know if he really wants to be here. Paralyzing Cask will come out, and I'll at least keep VG at bay for the moment as the send back. Because the physical damage is still lacking. It's coming for Paparazzi, but it's still on the way.
VG just wants to continue playing as 4 as much as possible to give Paparazzi the space to farm.
They're going to fight. There's a regeneration room for Ori. Ramsey is farming on the cliff side, but it won't help you when they jump in. The Dream Coil will connect, and Ramsey's, he actually protects his broodlings by sending them away. Aegis Immortal is what pops, so VG Gaming, they seem to be happy with this. They're on the way out. Homing Missile is chasing after 11. They need to try and get rid of that damn thing, but it won't happen. He's up on the hill and fine. Only 6 spiders have been killed in the space of 18 minutes.
That's close to their whole gold advantage.
Batrider's on the hunt. No Radiant Observer wards in this area. So they're accepting the fact they're losing their Tier 1 tower. Up on top, and there's the Blink Lasso. Catching Roger. They want to kill off this Chen nice and efficiently. Ice Path will make it difficult. Rolling Boulder. It's going to be Lanham. Going in deep. Snowball, sorry. And VP. Oh, that Dream Coil! And the Blinding Light! A perfect 3-man stun! Ramsey's on the run. Reflections there. Pasha, he'll turn this fight around with a nice Ice Path into the Death Ward. With the Maledict combination, it's so much damage, but VP, they're still so far behind in this game, and VG are so far in front. 4 heroes down. The Gyro is on the run. Ori, the Blink Dagger, is still on cooldown for him. That bloody Harpy was causing problems. So they still take the fight. And they're doing a full wraparound. They're hoping for a target. This is why Broodmother and the Black Dragons are on the other side, so they break it. Up they jump. Blink Lasso, find the target on the Broodmother. He did get his BKB off, so they don't have the damage just yet. Paparazzi, he's got Sunder available, but needs a good target not to get silenced as they're waiting for it. His own BKB swaps life with Ramsey's, and Ramsey's takes the fall. Witchdog doesn't have his support either because he's gone down. No one's BKB protects him, but there was no follow-up damage. They wait inside the snowball as the orb from Ori. He'll jump in further forward. So much damage, such great coordination from VG. Roger goes down. Pasha will join him. No! The send back from Chen will end up saving. It's kind of crazy too, the fact that 11 was able to survive through all of this. Because if he did go down, that it wasn't just him dying, it was the fact that Gem of True Sight would have been lost. An Arcane Rune for the Terrorblade. Alright, life's getting even easier right now for VG. And the jump, Batrider doesn't find his right target. Ice Path, dual breath, Fenrir wants to help out. Blinding Light forces them all away. A quick defensive Yule Scepter and Puck goes in deep. The Paralyzing Cast not doing enough, but it's all about the Terrorblade. Stander on the cliff side, bounding towards Roger. He has enough damage for him. Ramsey did pick up the Tusker in the back, however, and the Dream Coil. Oh, no, it's too much. Paparazzi has so much damage with that DD rune. I don't even know why VP want to stick around and try and fight this one, but they don't have a choice. When they get sharded in like that, they want to go deeper. Pasha, Ramsey's the Sunder. It just cripples him so hard. The last two onto no one. There's no way to fight back. There's no real control. There's no real answer to these VG cores.
Keep on a single target here from Vici because of all the defensive plays coming out. The Force Staff, the Snowball, the Glimmer.
He actually burned the Hand of God to try and keep the Black Dragon alive. That's the level of desperation you're kind of feeling. Pasha, Macropire through Roshan, but the shards! Damn, Lanham, just so good. The Snowball up, they want to go towards the Witch Doctor. Solo just being flipped like a pancake. He'll take a fall, and VP, they're clutching at straws to try and stop this.
GG.
And GG, well played indeed. VG Gaming, they turn it around in the best of 5 grand final. They'll claim game 3 and avoid the VP clean sweep.
Ori played like a beast this game. Absolutely ridiculous puck performance.
Yeah, no. It's the two laning matchups that are favorable. Okay.
Okay, all right, we're
Okay.
going to have to get your predictions very quickly, so we'll use 2 letters, VP or VG.
It's unless like the Pugna gets the double null too early and you just start getting really harassed back by the pressure of the blast and the right clicks. But for the most part, yeah, Dragon Blood starts kicking in and you're okay.
And they're really trying to keep Ramsey's farm down. So far, it's been decently successful.
Ramsey's got to be careful here. He's got a lot of stacks on him. They've even leveled up the Flame Break.
Oh, and the Stomp is going to hold him back. Yep, there's the Flame Break, push him in closer.
He's dead.
Ramsey, so much damage. Even the dot effect would be enough. And Lanham, he wants to go more. He's hitting with plus 48 damage.
Don't think he expected the Flame Break build this time around.
As the state on the bottom lane now becomes a lot better.
Yeah.
ET interrupts not only any kind of pull that Solo attempts, but he's already got that camp on the side lane stacked up.
They're going to try to keep that one getting stacked so that the ET can have such a presence.
Goodbye, Paparazzi. Paralyzing cast from Fenrir couldn't do enough. The Harpy bringing in the deeps, combining with Pasha's only 1-1 combination, but the Penitent Man did not pass. Lanham just showing that he doesn't have to sit on bottom lane all the time. 11, quite strong where he is.
They don't want to leave the Batrider alone because he's at risk of dying.
But here comes the ET. Spirit is down, looking for the Stomp. It's onto Ramses. The Stomp will come, even though the Glimpse pulls him away. Fenrir dies in the meantime to Pasha, but then the burn. Ramses is able to kill off 11. It's the Firefly that does the rest of the work as Lanham wants to keep the chase going on a Solo. No plus damage at the moment. Puts the Spirit out into the Stomp. Holds him there for the second and actually puts the Spirit into the creeps. So he's going to have that extra bonus plus 110, 111.
He's had it the entire time picking up all these bounties and running at mid.
Yep. Because he brings the regeneration into the lane. So he's more like, this is now how you bottle run. Using the bounty runes to their full extent. Flame Break, there's your Stomp, perfect. You do have a glimpse back, pulling 11 away. And well, there needs to be more damage. Paparazzi's going to fall. And there is enough damage to actually reach the Gyrocopter. He's back behind the tower. Getting the heal up.
Pasha's getting so much action in this top lane with the combination of the, the toss and avalanche combo, but it's really the penitence that's making the difference to be able to burst down Paparazzi before they can actually distance themselves. That very squishy Terrorblade early.
The dive is going not onto the tower fully. Lanham knows he can't tank that damage, but put the Spirit Inset on top of Ramses. Go for the Stomp, can't create enough space. 11. He falls, Ramses, he might be in trouble, needs more damage from Lanham, but no one gives the life to the Gyrocopter! Medic!
Very clutch TP. I do think they would have gotten Ramses.
Into the Centaur Stomp, the Penitence is down once again! You're almost like making a makeshift Blink Dagger onto the Centaur Conquerors. Roger, he's burning inside the Firefly. The send back is there, so Tiny can be sent away to safety. They just want to try and clean up this Chen army.
Oh, look at this. VP's actually not going for mid. They're letting no one do that one, and they're moving all the way bottom with the Chen and Tiny. This could catch Vici off guard.
Especially considering VG are committing to bring down the tier 1 tower. There's no Dragon Form. Metamorphosis has only got 1/3 of its duration left. And okay, new Centaurs available. There's your glimpse, pulling Ori in deep to the missile. It's buying time for them to get them to commit. VP, they're coming in with the army from the Chen. The Avalanche is perfect. The Centaurs even better so. Fenrir to the trees, but it's not safe. Their bite is worse than the bark.
Wow, that was such an absurdly smart movement there. They recognize that they don't need it. They don't actually need to help no one or get this kill on the other Titan. He's not a priority. More than enough damage comes in with that overlevel Tiny plus Penitence.
That point when you wonder, like, if you're going to defend your tier 1 tower, you say it's almost like a tribute to Wings. How many minutes are we in, and how many heroes are on top of this damn tower? Again, they go Paparazzi.
He doesn't have a home. He wants to play around bottom because now they are aware that this Pasha Tiny has a Blink Dagger already at 11 minutes in the game.
Last time they did this, they tossed a Centaur. There are now 4 Centaurs for Roger.
They're waiting for it.
Yep, there she goes.
What?
Yep. ET Stomp, however, will create a little bit of extra space, potentially, as Pasha has already blinked in. The Centaurs are just charging forward. Off to the side, the ET Splitter is nice. Lanham was being drained out, but Fenrir tried to turn this fight around a little bit more as solo. He does go down underneath the tower. Ramses and Pasha, they're just so strong. The DK can't survive. Lanham has to put them to sleep. Chen is 1 hit away. Fenrir will claim it. It's worth it for the turnaround. Fenrir actually gets 424 gold for this kill. Kind of want to kill off that nether wall before they fight. Not to mention it's decent cash. There's the sentry ward, so Observer. The VG is lost. They've lost that bonus vision, but they're ready to fight onto the tower. Blink Lasso is available. At the same time, Pasha ready to jump in through the rear. He found the ET in the back lines, copping off Fenrir too. The wall is perfect. Ori and 11, they can't go anywhere. They must stand their ground, which they cannot do. Too much strength. Virtus Pro. Woo. It's a double kill for Ramses. He took the tower in the middle, all of it too. This is creating space for Terrorblade, but at what cost? It's going to walk into Roshan. The stomp timing will be really nice because it's right on the edge of Roshan's death. But the Aegis Immortal is already in the hands of Ramses. That means VP can at least keep some good information for the bot lane.
They've got the BKB now coming out on Paparazzi. They could look for an engagement with this.
Maybe. Tiny is just sitting there invis. 11, Avalanche will catch him. The toss pulling him into Ramses, but the 4-star pushing him away. 11, oh, donged and glimpse. Ori jumps in for the Dragon Tail Stun. That cooldown's gonna be good, but the wall, it won't do enough when Paparazzi has his BKB up and running. It's still hurting Ori, but Paparazzi has to stand. Fenrir is nearby. Can he actually help out? Paralyzing Cask is off cooldown. Never even found a chance to use a Death Ward. Now he will. Onto the Ramses, onto the Gyrocopter, the glimpse. This pulling Paparazzi back in. He can sunder, swapping the life with no one, but no one takes it straight back. There is no thievery.
And that was the BKB reveal by Paparazzi. They used Dragon Form as well.
The mid lane of Rax, they can rotate down to the bottom as well.
They definitely get this, Rax.
Another 27 seconds before VG are back at full strength. Batrider has the Blink Lasso. To do so, however, he'll have to jump into no one. And now he got him. Pulls him to the tier 4 towers. The glimpse will break the lasso. Lanham trying to keep them all slept up, but the
BKB by no one.
Holy crap. So much damage. BKB for no one means he can survive everything. Decrepify and blast. This may be it. VG, they're falling like flies as Virtus Pro rotate down to the tier 3 tower on the bot. How can VG Gaming mount a defense? Do they try and just keep pushing though? Like you've still got the tier 2 tower up on top lane, so VP can't just grab Megas here. And they are doing this safe.
They can just take kills.
They already broke the first curse, Fenrir. Yep, he'll be one of those kills. Paralyzing Cars can bounce around. And they're going for the tier 4 towers. Virtus Pro want to end this. The Spirit and the Stomp can slow things down. Metamorphosis is still on cooldown for 43 seconds, and Virtus Pro, safety first. They're going to back out. They don't want to get caught here. And the test of VG awaits them.
They've got all the tools to end this game now versus VG. The fights are going to be so impossible for the side of VG Gaming. They need some...
Like, hey, Chen, you could go for him, but he's got 1600 HP.
Yeah.
He's got the Solar Crest. He's got 19 armor. Disrupt Threat, I think, is the only kill that's the easier one. And that's why you've seen every single time 11 jump on him. The kinetic field, they're looking for the Batrider. They're looking for 11's aggressive posture. But when that Nether Ward is down, blinking in, getting that initiation, it's so hard. He's in too deep. They need to force off him out. Oh, the glimpse. They're pulling him all the way back inside the base. It's a good Maledict on departure. The paralyzing cask is doing work. Paparazzi wants the last bit of damage. Tiny being sent back home again. Will he get out? No, he won't. He'll end up popping. At least that's something for VG Gaming. Ramses stands his ground. He's got the cheese available. Wait, he didn't get it off. He'll go down too. The ET splitter. It's about to kick hard. But where are the cores for VG? They don't exist. Only the supports. Fenrir is trying to fight Paparazzi. He'll buy back into the game now. Roger has a triple kill with his Black Dragons. Finally, that is being ended by Lanham. The ET Spirit to the front lines. They must defend hard. Where is that stomp? No one just sits above it. Solo sits below it. They haven't got the racks just yet. They just keep Nether blasting. Remember, no one has the Aegis of the Immortal. He's happy almost if he dies. The reflection, it won't be enough. It brings him low. Actually, yeah, it will be. The Aegis pops.
And that's exactly what they need to be able to take any fights versus BP.
They're coming again.
27k gold advantage.
They got double catapult wave. Blink Lasso is up, but Firefly wears off. No one again putting down that Nether Ward. Sitting on the front lines, Ori's into Dragonfall, Blink's done forward. They're looking towards the partner. The call down. Oh, and only get a clip on Ori. He's still got enough life. 15-1 charge. They turn around. The cheese burned by the gyrocopter. Fortification from VG, keeping that Rax intact for the moment. The Black Drag is becoming a hell of a buffer.
The tier 4s are dying to the creeps now, though.
Problematic Solo up in the trees. He jumped in forward. Now they're going to see if they can get something more. He's defensively stormed. The ET Splitter is good. Pasha controlled on the front lines, but he's sent back by the Chen, and Solo can just force stuff down the hill and away. You are right about the tier 4 towers. There's only one of them left at 190 HP. VP continue just to knock on the door.
They know the BKB from the Dragon Knight was expended, and also the Dragon Farm is almost down. They've almost finished off that last Rax from Mega.
Ori, he's making the most out of it. Jump in. They need to kill off the Pugna, the Death Ward. Fenrir helping to do so. Even over to Roger. The Ghost Set will keep him alive for now. Buyback from the Pugna. Wants to come back quickly. The Glimpse. It's going to pull Ori back all the way in. Mass buybacks are coming in. VG Gaming. It's all down now to the Rax. It's all down to the Dire Ancient. The Megas are already up. And maybe they can find something. Paralyzing cast bouncing around. They're focusing on the gyro with Lasso as well. The wall is keeping VG contained, not to mention the life from no one. The full-time medic, Roger, he needs to do more work, but VG, they're surrounding him. They'll bring him down. They're still being surrounded. The Megas are arriving. The creeps are too strong. VG Gaming, they just don't have enough life. Paparazzi goes down to Ramses, and this looks like the game. VG, it is GG out. Virtus Pro, the first team to get wins twice at ESL 1, claim first position of the Dota 2 Major here in Katowice.
They just ripped VG apart in that game.